Hey guys, what's good? WMG here again, and as you can see here, we're looking at my Pico tank, and it's empty. If you watched my last video, I explained why and what's happening, but I'm going to explain a little bit again and give you an update what's going on and what I plan to do next, and then some better news. Okay, so first of all, I am sorry for the shakiness of this camera. I'm using my phone right now. But I did just get in my new battery for my camera, and that camera I use on a tripod, so it's much more stable. Hopefully this battery actually takes a charge, and from now on you'll have not so crappy videos. Alright, so we're looking here at my Pico tank, 3-gallon tank, display tank on the top, about like, let me say like a 3-gallon or less, like 2.5, 3-gallon sump, but of course it's only going to be filled in like halfway or up to there, so it really only gives me like 2 gallons of extra water volume, but it does its job and I like it. I'll explain more about that later, but basically I'm going to be starting a new series of videos how to start a Pico Reef, right? You guys saw the reef last time in this one and it was beautiful. I loved it. It was my first Pico Reef, my first nano reef, first saltwater aquarium, and I really like. Oh, not my first saltwater aquarium, but my first good try at it. I started my first saltwater tank in a 2.5-gallon, and then from there I went on to a 5, and then a 10. And then now I have the large 36-gallon in my dining room. Anyway, so this is going to be how to start a Pico Reef. This will be included in the playlist for the first video. Basically, I'm going to just give you an overlay of what's going to happen. I'm going to start with redesigning the stand, or I actually already have redesigned the stand, but that'll be in the next video. I like... Sorry, you're this. Hold on. Okay, so I really like clean-looking tanks, like really clean, professional, good-looking tanks. Not. Well, I really hate tanks that show the stand and nothing, nothing, covering it. The stand is kind of like just the bare bones, some 2x4s that you picked up from Home Depot. It's, that's fine, but I don't like the look because I like seeing the display tank really nice and clear, and I like the sump being covered, unless, it's like a display sump. But basically, I like the professional look. I like the really professional look. And as you guys know, I'm trying to do everything on this channel, without wasting money, trying to just be really, really cautious with how much money I spend when I do these projects. Just because I've mentioned before that, not everybody has a whole lot of money to spend on hobbies. That money has to be spent somewhere else, usually. But that's why my whole channel is about. It's what it's all about. So I'm going to be starting with the stand. And what gave me the idea is that this stand that I have is made from iron and it's done well. I like it. But my girlfriend is always complaining that it's too wide. And I agree with that. It's too wide. It's a bookshelf. It's a steel bookshelf. And every time she walks to the door here, she knocks into this. And I do the same thing every single time. I walk into here, I hit this, water goes splashing everywhere.